God never advances his mission through individuals alone. From Moses and the elders to Jesus and the 12 to the early church, God's work has always moved forward through teams. But not every team succeeds. Some teams thrive while others struggle, stall, or eventually fall apart. Why is that? Hi, my name is Jeremy Fulton, and today I want to talk to you about why some ministry teams win and most don't. Every successful ministry has a team. In God's wisdom, he created us to need one another to accomplish his will here on earth. Ministry was never meant to be done alone. We do it as part of a larger body. As a missionary, I cannot accomplish the mission God has given me without a team. I depend on a team of supporters in my passport country and a team of co-laborers out on the field. And I've seen firsthand just how important a healthy team is, and I'm sure you have as well. Now, whether you're building a team of volunteers or paid staff, the same principles apply. These principles work just as well for a small team as they do for a large organization. So let's look at 4 key qualities of winning teams and contrast them with the qualities that cause teams to lose. The first quality is winning teams have winning members and losing teams have only gifted members. Now, that might sound strange at first, so stick with me. Giftedness matters. Both character, flexibility, and people skills determine whether those gifts build a team or break it. Studies on team effectiveness show common derailment factors for team members. The top one is poor relationship skills. Someone may be extremely gifted, but if they lack people skills, they will eventually derail the entire team. The second major derailment factor is a lack of flexibility. The Greek philosopher Heraclitus said, "The only constant is change." That's certainly true with life and ministry. A wise mentor once told me, if you can't adapt to the constant change of ministry, your ministry will fail or you'll leave the ministry altogether. That stuck with me. In contrast, the top success factors for team members are flexibility and people skills. The opposite. Paul models flexibility in 1 Corinthians 9:22 when he says, "I have become all things to all people so that by all possible means I might save some." His methods changed, but his mission did not. A ministry friend once gave me this helpful advice. Know the difference between your calling and your assignment. Assignments can change. Missionary, staff member, volunteer leader, but your calling remains the same. Adapting to a new role is not the same as abandoning your calling. The second success factor is people skills, which Paul equates with love. In 1 Corinthians 13, Paul reminds us that no matter how impressive our gifts are, without love, they amount to nothing. The second quality is that winning teams guard the gate, losing teams let everybody in. In ministry, we often want to give everyone a chance, especially when there's an empty role. But I promise you, it's far easier to manage an empty position than to remove the wrong person later. Jesus modeled leadership selectivity himself. He ministered broadly, but he chose carefully. Think about the woman at the well, the demoniac, to the 12 disciples. When considering someone for a paid or volunteer role, there are 2 mistakes we must avoid. First, never ignore a lack of character because of an abundance of gifting. Churches often do this with gifted preachers, worship leaders, and youth pastors. And while there may be short-term fruit, eventually the character issues will damage the team. Second, never ignore a lack of people skills because of Bible knowledge. Biblical knowledge without emotional intelligence will lead to failure. And placing someone in a role where you know they will fail is not living them well. Guarding the gate isn't being exclusive, it's being responsible. The third quality is winning teams make unity a priority, losing teams treat it as an afterthought. We can't assume that because somebody loves Jesus, they automatically love people well. Building friendships and relational trust strengthens a team so it can weather disagreements, challenges, and outside pressure. But at the same time, leaders must be decisive in addressing disunity. Disunity is a cancer. Left untreated, it will destroy the entire team. Removing somebody who constantly damages unity is not unloving, it is necessary. Paul tells us in Titus 3:10 to warn a divisive person twice, and if they refuse to change, to have nothing to do with them. Sometimes leaders hesitate because of who the person is, a major donor, an influential family, or someone with strong influence. But the damage you fear from removing them is far less than the damage they will cause if allowed to remain. Like chemotherapy, the treatment is painful, but better than death. Unity doesn't mean uniformity, but it must always be protected. The fourth is that winning teams focus on the mission, losing teams focus on the successes. Here's an important truth. If you are successful in areas that don't align with your mission, you are not truly winning. Before starting a new program or event, ask the question, does this align with our mission? It may be a good thing, but is it the God thing? Don't be afraid to evaluate existing programs and stop those that no longer serve the mission. It's hard, I know, but it frees energy and resources to pursue what God has actually called you to do. And don't judge mission success by numbers alone. A program can be large and still miss the point. Take something like VBS. It can be a good thing, but are you simply running an event? Or are we intentionally building the kingdom? If God wants other good things done, He will assign that mission to somebody else. In conclusion, winning teams remember what their mission is about. If you want to build a winning team, remember this. Bring on winning members, not just talented ones. Guard the gate. Don't let just anybody lead. Make unity a priority and not an afterthought, and keep your focus on the mission, not your successes. And above all, never forget our ultimate mission, the Great Commission.